Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica, and in today's video, I am collabing with my dear friend, my Kimmy Poo. Her channel name is Hanging Out with Kim, and of course, I'll have her channel linked in my description box. Now, Kim and I, we've done several collabs, and I think the last couple years we've done some kind of holiday themed collab, so we're keeping with our tradition. And we're gonna be creating a holiday themed eye look with one of our favorite palettes that we have in our collections. This is the Melt Amor y Mariposas palette. Now, Andy from Andy Does Stuff, she gifted this to me. And this is one of my favorite and most special palettes that I have in my collection. And of course, Kim has this one too. And I'm pretty sure this is Kim's favorite palette that she has in her collection. And I'm gonna be focusing more on like the greens, gold, and then purples. I know like a traditional holiday look is green, red, and gold. And there is a reddish shade in here, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do like a holiday look with a twist maybe. And I really love these purple shades. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be putting together for this look today. Now, we also are going to be answering 20 questions, all holiday themed. 14 of these questions I pulled from Shani and Jan. They did a Would You Rather holiday themed collab, I think last week. So I will link their videos in my description box. If you guys have not yet gone and watched those, you really should because they're really fun. And then Kim had 6 questions, just questions that you answer. They're not would you rather, that she wanted to include. So we'll be answering those 20 questions as we put our eye looks together today. And then we are also doing a 5 sheet mask giveaway. And of course, I'll show you the sheet masks at the end of the video and tell you what the rules are and all that fun stuff. So yeah, lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff going on in this video collab today. Now, of course, both my eyelids are primed in the P. Louise eyeshadow base in Rumor 01, and both of my brows are done. So I'm just going to start putting my eye look together and answering these questions. Now, Kim also requested in, I think in the comment section of my last video, that she'd like to see my cats. Now, I was gonna bring them in here and show them to you right now, but they're both sound asleep under my bed, like in the middle of my bed, so I can't get them out. I can't scooch under there to get them out. And neither one of them are wanting to come out right now. So I'm really hoping that by the time I'm done filming or get to the end of this video, they'll be more amenable to coming out so I can show you guys my kitty cats. I don't think I've ever shown you guys my cats in a video before. So what I'm gonna do initially is start off with this shade right here called Carino, and I'm gonna put that towards the front part of both of my transition areas on each eyelid. And of course, I will start answering the questions. Number 1, the first 14, like I mentioned, are would you rathers. Number 1, would you rather have to loudly sing the chorus of Jingle Bells every time you walk into a room for a week, or have to wear a Santa suit every day for a week? Oh boy, I cannot wait to hear what Kim's answers are to these questions. I guess I would have to stick with the singing Jingle Bells, the chorus of Jingle Bells loudly every time I walk into a room for a week. I do think it would be kind of fun to wear a Santa suit, but honestly, I get way too hot lately. I just cannot imagine being comfortable in a full Santa suit. I would be a sweaty, hot mess. I really don't like to be cold, but I really do not like to be hot at all. So that just does not sound like fun. I'm not a good singer. I will tell you right now that nobody would enjoy that, me singing the chorus of Jingle Bells loudly or quietly when I walk into a room. But they just have to get over it, I guess, because yeah, I don't think I could do a Santa suit. I really don't. The second question, would you rather have Frosty the Snowman for a friend or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer for a friend? Oh, I guess Frosty the Snowman. He seems like he'd be really fun to hang out with. I love the cartoon Frosty the Snowman movie. Rudolph's really cute too, but the nose lighting up would get kind of obnoxious. I mean, if he could turn his light off at night or whatever, that'd be great. I mean, not that we have to live together if we're friends, but the lit up nose thing would probably bug me after a while. But he is really cute. I guess I'll just stick with Frosty the Snowman being my buddy. Number 3, would you rather have mistletoe hanging in your bedroom doorway or have a large decorated Christmas tree in your bedroom doorway? I would rather have the mistletoe. Much rather. I mean, there are a lot of times when I walk through a doorway and trip and fall down over my own feet. So if I were to have to wrestle with a Christmas tree, a large decorated Christmas tree in my bedroom doorway, one of us is not going to make it through that experience. It's probably going to be me. So yeah, let's go with the mistletoe because I like to kiss too. Pucker up, baby. Okay, I really like how that looks. So now what I'm going to do is go into this shade right here called Noob, I believe, and put that towards the outer part of the transition area and outer V. And what's really cool is my favorite color of eyeshadow is green and Kim's is purple. So I'm kind of combining us on my eyelids today. Number 4, would you rather have Christmas tree tinsel for hair or have fingernails that light up like Christmas lights? Well, I already have tinsel coming out of my head. You know, most of my hair on the top here is all gray, like my roots are growing out and it's all gray. I'm like, oh boy, it's not silver, it's just gray. And I really am seriously considering just letting the gray grow out. I don't know. I don't know if I'm quite there yet, but I'm thinking about it because it's, you know, costs money to have your hair colored. And I don't know. I feel like I have to do that a lot, which I don't think is that great for your hair anyway, you know, coloring it a lot. But yeah, my roots are very silver. I think the underneath part of my hair, like back here, is still pretty brown. But, and you know, I stopped doing the blonde because I just wanted to be more to my true hair color. So yeah, I feel like I already have the Christmas tinsel coming out of my head. So yeah, I think it would be really fun to have fingernails that light up like Christmas lights. That'd be really cool. I have mentioned I can't function that well with long nails. Like I had to file these way down because they were way too long. And I knew when she got finished, they were way too long. But they looked so good. I was like, oh yeah. But then I can't type. I can't do a lot of anything with long nails. But it would be really fun to have fingernails that light up like Christmas lights. Number 5, would you rather live in a giant gingerbread house or ride on the Polar Express? Well, I love gingerbread, like love it. So if I lived in a gingerbread house, I'd probably eat the whole thing, you know? I mean, there'd be walls falling down, the ceilings would cave in, the roof would be gone. That would not be cool. I don't think I could control myself. I would eat my own house. So I think I would have to say Ride on the Polar Express. That's another holiday movie that my kids and I used to love to watch together. And I haven't watched that in a long time. Maybe this year we can watch that together. At least when my son comes home, he and I can watch it together. Number 6, would you rather write a 5-paragraph essay about the meaning of Christmas or solve a page of Christmas-themed math problems? I don't love math. I'm not good at math. Like I can do the basics, you know, addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. But, you know, any of the real high-end math stuff or the high-functioning math stuff, not going to do it. So I guess I would say write a 5-paragraph essay because I really do like to write. Writing is something I really enjoy doing. And I really like that, but there's pretty harsh. So I'm going to go back into Carino just a little bit and just blend that out just a little bit more. Number 7, would you rather have a nose that glows red like Rudolph's or have pointy ears like an elf? Pointy ears like an elf. I used to want that so bad when I was little that when my mom told me I was never going to have pointy ears like an elf, I cried. I did. I cried. And, you know, kind of dorky, but I mean, when am I not dorky? So yeah, I would love to have pointy ears like an elf. I just think they're so cute. So cute. Love elf ears. They're adorable. And that still looks a little funky too. So let me just go back in with this brush and just see if I can maybe just kind of meld those two together a little bit better right there. Because the green's not really doing it for me. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. This looks going to look kind of strange, I think, until I get everything done. Trust the process. Number 8, would you rather have a job wrapping presents at the mall or have a job taking pictures of children sitting on Santa's lap at the mall? I would much rather have a job wrapping presents. I really like to wrap presents. I'm not real good at like the elaborate bows. Like my mom would just make these so just amazing bows on our packages. I can't really do that. I never really could get that skill down. But I really do like to wrap gifts. And I'm not a great photographer, but it would be really fun to see the kids' reactions to Santa and stuff like that. And I do love little kids. So I don't know. I have to choose one. Let's just stick with wrapping presents. Okay, so now for the shimmers. I think what I'll do is put this shade down first. And I don't think I've ever used this shade before. I've used this one, but not this one. And this one, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this. It's Michoacan, I think. It's Michoacan, and the tilde is over the A. So I'm just not exactly sure how to pronounce that. And I'm going to put that like right here on both lids. Number 9, would you rather have a reindeer or snowman as a pet? Well, I don't know that I would see a snowman as a pet. I feel like I would see a snowman as more of like just a buddy, you know? I would see a reindeer as a pet though. So, and I know my husband would love to have a reindeer as a pet. He wants to like move out into the country and have all kinds of manner of pet. So I guess I would say reindeer. You know, that seems like that would be kind of fun, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really adventurous when it comes to pets. I'm fine with like cats and dogs, and that's about it. But my husband wants to get like chickens and sheep and goat and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, are you going to take care of all those? Because I don't know that I want to. Number 10, would you rather watch Christmas movies or listen to Christmas music? I do like Christmas music, but I have to listen to small doses of it. You know, like a few songs and then I'm good. And then I can go listen to a few more and then I'm good. I can't just sit and listen to Christmas carols like over and over all day long. And I really do like Christmas movies. I guess Christmas movies. Let's just stick with Christmas movies because I feel like that I can jive with more than listening to Christmas music all day long, you know? Number 11, would you rather get stuck in a chimney or hear the same Christmas song over and over again all day long? Oh boy. I just said I don't really want to do that. I would not want to get stuck in a chimney. I'm very claustrophobic. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't like to fly is because I get really claustrophobic on an airplane. And just thinking about being in a chimney, like, makes my hands sweat. Whew. So, I mean, I just have to suck it up and listen to the same Christmas song. Or Christmas, what is it? Christmas song? Yeah, Christmas song over and over again. I just have to deal with it. Now I will go into this gold shade right here called Tequila and put that down right next to that green shimmer shade. Number 12, would you rather see chestnuts roasting on an open fire or feel Jack Frost nipping at your nose? Oh, I feel like Jack Frost, if he's nipping at my nose, could stand to get smacked. Just kidding. This is getting violent all of a sudden. I would say see chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That sounds really nice. Just very homey and maybe a little bit romantic. And, you know, I really don't want Jack Frost nipping at my nose. No, thank you. And I never really know exactly who Jack Frost is. I know there's a movie about Jack Frost. Isn't he a snowman? I don't know. But yeah, no, let's just stick with the chestnuts roasting on an open fire. That sounds lovely. Number 13, would you rather go dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh or invite Rudolph to play reindeer games? Well, if I hadn't had 4 back surgeries, I'd say, hey, Rudolph, bring your buddies, come on over. We'll play some games out in the street. Let's have fun. But I know I would end up getting really hurt. So, and probably not really enjoying it after that at all. So I would say dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. That sounds like a lot of fun. You know, like getting a couple thermoses full of hot cocoa and getting the blankie out, getting all bundled up together like me and the hubs and just tearing through town on the one-horse open sleigh. That does sound like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Number 14, would you rather go up on a housetop to look for reindeer or help Santa when he's checking his list? I would have to say help Santa when he's checking his list because I do not like heights. And I don't know that I've ever been on a roof before. I'm trying to think, have I ever been on a roof? Actually, yes, I have been on a roof. There's a hotel here in town that I've been on the roof. They like used to have like seating up on the roof and it was beautiful. But I would never go to the edge and like look over. Oh, no way. So yeah, I'm not doing the rooftop thing. No way. I kind of almost feel like I want to add maybe a darker green to this mat over here. You know, I feel like that's too light maybe. So I think what I'll do is go into, this is called Sentimentus, and put that towards the front just a little bit. I'm not going to go too ham, but just a little bit. And now I'm going to answer the questions that Kimmy gave us to answer. Number 15, what's one dish you can't do without on your Christmas dinner table? Well, ham. We always have ham for Christmas dinner. And if we didn't have ham, I would probably throw a fit. Not really, but internally I probably would. I wouldn't like do it to other people, but I would be like, why aren't we having ham? Also, my mom used to make this amazing Jell-O salad. It was like raspberry Jell-O with applesauce mixed into it with like real raspberries. And then on the top, it's like melted marshmallows and cream cheese, or was it sour cream? No, it's sour cream and melted marshmallows. It sounds really strange, but it's so good. It's kind of like this tart, tangy, sweet concoction. It's so good. And I have not been able to make that since she passed away. But I feel like I'm in that phase of the whole grieving process where now I could do that. So I think I am going to make that this year for Christmas. Yay, my son will be so happy because he loves it the most. I'm going to use just this fluffy brush with nothing on it and just kind of go around and blend that a little bit more. I'm liking this look, but I feel like I'm almost thinking about maybe taking that green shimmer all the way out here. I don't know if that would look weird because I feel like that edge to that shimmer just looks odd with the purple. I don't know, you guys. We'll see. I might do that. But I really like this look. I think it's fun. It's a very different, I would say, holiday look. Number 16, do you open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? Well, it just kind of depends. When we go to my in-laws, we open our presents on Christmas Eve, and then I will open my Christmas presents with my family Christmas morning. And, you know, my husband comes along too. So it just kind of depends. When I was growing up, we could open one Christmas present on Christmas Eve, and that's what I let my kids do. And then they had to wait and hold off until the following morning. And then they would beg me, can I please open one more? Can I please open one more? And I stuck to my guns. I'm like, no, you're not opening one more, you guys. No, not happening. I mean, there's probably a couple times I let them open something little, but no. So yeah, I mean, it just kind of depends, you know, where we're at and who we're with. I just cannot decide what to do with that green shimmer shade. If I should bring it all the way over here or just leave it like that. I think I'm just going to go for it. Take it all the way over the lid. Yes. Number 17, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I know it's a Christmas movie. Like, I think when that movie came out, my cousin and I went and saw it in the theater, like right when it came out. But if someone talks about Die Hard, or I happen to talk about it, which that's not a movie I normally talk about, but if I were to, Christmas movie doesn't automatically pop into my head, but I know it is a Christmas movie, you know. I mean, it's all the explosions and all the, you know, shenanigans are happening around Christmas time, right? Isn't it like Christmas Day or Christmas Eve? I don't know. But I remember seeing like the Christmas tree and the decorations and the Christmas music and stuff in the movie. But I don't know. It's just not something I don't know. When I think or talk about Die Hard, I just think of it as an action movie. So now I'm going to do my lower lash lines. I did pop some of my CoverGirl concealer on down here. And then I also put this in my lower waterlines. This is the NYX Professional Makeup Epic Wear Liner Stick in gold plated. I just thought the gold would look nice with the gold shimmery going on the front of my lids. And I think what I'll do is start off with this shade right here called Noob and put that towards the outer part of the lower lash line. And then I think I'm actually going to put Sentimentus towards the front part. This is a really pretty shade. It's just maybe, I don't know, it might be too light for my lower lash lines. Maybe not, but I am going to start off with this first and we'll see. We'll see what happens. Number 18, what's your gift giving process? I mean, just go get gifts and then we just, like sit down Christmas morning and hand everyone's gifts out to them. And then each person takes a turn opening the gifts. Is that what that's asking? It's not really asking the gift opening process. I mean, I don't know. I just go get gifts, either online or I'll go shopping, which I don't love to do. And then I just, put the gifts under the tree and then that's it. I don't really know if I'm answering that question right. I just go get gifts and stuff. I mean, sounds real professional, doesn't it? I just go get gifts and stuff. I do kind of want to like make that look a little softer. So I think what I'll do is grab this brush right here, this one, and I'm going to go a little bit into this shade here called Almohada and just kind of blend that out just a little bit with that. Let's see, number 19, what's the best Christmas candy you've ever tried or ever had? Yeah, ever had. My cousin used to send us like this Christmas candy care package type situation. And there were these, and I can't even remember what like the name of the company was. I'm not sure if I ever knew what the name of the company was. She lives in California. And there was this candy that there's red balls and the red outer part of the candy tasted like apple, and then there was caramel in the center. Oh, it was so good. And she'd send it to us every year at Christmas, and I got way too much shadow on my brush there. Oops. Yikes. Okay, hold on. Let me fix that just a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that was so good. She'd send us all kinds of Christmas candy, but that was my favorite. That was so good. Oh, I love that stuff. I would eat all of them, and my kids would get so annoyed because like they'd come home from school like because she'd send it to us quite a ways before Christmas, and Christmas break would come around and they were like, I can't wait to just lay around and eat Christmas candy. And mommy would eat the majority of that. Oh, it was so good. And there was like these little crystal rock candies that look like icicles that I love too. And then like different chocolate balls, and oh, so yummy. God, I love that stuff. She doesn't send that to us anymore, but she did when my kids were living here and little and stuff. And that was just wonderful. Every year we get this big, huge package of Christmas candy. Now I'm going to go into this Sentimentus and put that towards the front of the lower lash line and answer the last question here, which is there a holiday movie you watch every year? I would say we watch both. Oops, I just whacked into my brushes. Both versions of The Grinch every year. The Jim Carrey version and then also the cartoon one. So awesome. And we had like the Grinch book, like the Dr. Seuss Grinch book that my mom would read to me every Christmas too. I'm trying to think if there's anything that we always watch on Christmas besides the Grinch. I can't think of anything else that we always watch. I mean, there's times when we'll watch other Christmas movies around Christmas time. Of course, I mean, we'll do that this year. I really want to watch Candy Cane Lane, I think is with Eddie Murphy. Jan said she watched that and it's scary. And she was like, why would it need to be scary? And I'm like, it's scary. I'm watching it because I love scary movies. So I definitely want to watch that soon. I might watch that today, actually. And I'm going to grab, let's see, this brush right here. And I'm going to go into Cariño and put that, just, you know, blend that shade out just a little bit too, since I blended it out with the lighter purple or whatever that is on the other shade. My husband really likes the movie Christmas Story. Cannot stand that movie. Oh, I won't watch it. I'm like, I'm going to go upstairs and watch something else or play with my makeup or whatever. I'm not watching it because it just bugs me. And he's like, well, you know, it just reminds me of when I was little. And I'm like, great, I can't stand that movie. And this looks horrible. So I'm going to deal with that too when I go off camera because it's really edgy. I don't like that. Okay, so I really like how this looks. This is a pretty different look for me. And this I got to deal with. I think I'll fix that with my base product. So I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of my goods, and I'll come back. So I got one of them out. This is Bitsy, my little teeny tiny little baby kitty. She's a tuxedo kitty, and she will be 8 in June. She really does not like for me to hold her like this. She'll be 8 in June, and I've had her since she was, oh, I don't know, a few months old. I got her and Reggie from the same place. It's called Nature's Pet Mart here in town. Oh, let Mama hold you for just a minute. And she is just a sweetheart. She's very independent, and she'll come to you when she wants to, but she sleeps with me every night, and she's Daddy's baby too. Yeah, aren't you? She's just a really sweet kitty, but she's pretty skittish, and she doesn't really like to be held. So I'm going to go see if I can find Reggie and put her down. There she goes. And this is Reggie. He is a Maine Coon and Ragdoll Persian mix, and also got him from the Nature's Pet Mart. Both cats had been abandoned, which just broke my heart, and just had this, I don't know, instant connection with both of them. He weighs 25 pounds. He's really heavy. He's huge. And he's like a dog. If I can hold him so that you guys can see him. He's like a dog. He really is. He loves to like follow us around and just be with us all the time. He's very cuddly and very sweet. And I just adore both of them. He's a lot easier to like hold and stuff like this. Bitsy's not a big fan of that. So yeah, this is Reginald T, also known as Reggie. So of course, this is the finished look, and I really like how this look turned out, and I'm sure my shirt is covered in cat hair, so pardon me for that. But I really like how this look turned out. I wanted to do a holiday look with a twist, and I think I really did that with this palette. I'll show it to you again, talk to you a little bit about it before I move on to the giveaway, the masks, the rules, all that fun stuff. But let me show you just a few things I put on my face for my finished look. For my mascara, I used the ColourPop Act Natural Defining Mascara that Oakley sent to me a while back. We did a makeup swap collab. I love this. And then for my lipstick, I use the, if I can pick it up, the Labelle Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Vamp Addict that Steph sent me. This is my favorite dark purple liquid lipstick that I have in my collection. I did top it with a little bit of my Cab lip oil because I just like it to look glossier. And then for my inner corner shade, I grabbed another one out of the Sugar Drizzle little palette that Julie sent me. I use this shade right here. It's kind of like green and gold. This one up at the top right. So lovely. This is so much fun. So let's talk about the Melt Amor y Mariposas palette that Kim and I use for our collab today. I have never put this combination of shades out of this palette together before, and that was really fun. I'm really glad that I drug the shade clear to the edge of the lid. I just thought that looked better. And then I also did grab a little bit more of Almohada, and I just went around the edge of the Noob shade just to, I don't know, blend it a little bit more when I went off camera. Really like that. Love both of these shimmers. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Just really enjoyed this palette. These two shades are really nice too. I wish I probably should have just started off with that shade and then blended it out with that, but you know, just tried something different, I guess. And yeah, really happy with how the look turned out. And I love this palette. I know Kim loves this palette. I'm so excited to see what shades Kim used for her look. So now for the 5 sheet mask giveaway. I have 5 sheet masks here I'm going to show you. These I already had, but I have doubles of them. And so I figured, well, I'll just spread the wealth and put these in my giveaway for you guys. So the first one is the Heal Smart Natural Treatment Mask. It says intensive 72-hour hydrating, anti-inflammatory, and brightening. I've used this before. Really a nice sheet mask, and it does really make your skin feel very hydrated. And then I have this one here. This is the Holler and Glow Feelin' Naughty Printed Bum Sheet Mask enriched with coconut water, vitamin E, and vegan collagen. Now, my stepdaughter got one just like this for me last Christmas. And when I was out at TJ Maxx, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I saw this sitting there again. I thought, ooh, I want to use it again. But because I've already used it, I felt like I could just throw it in this giveaway. And this is a really nice sheet mask too. It's super cute. You have a bum on your face. Then we have the Seventh Heaven Brazilian Mud Sheet Mask, and I have a duplicate of this, so I figured I'd include this in the giveaway as well. Haven't used it yet, but it looks super cool. And then I have another one, which is the Seventh Heaven Coconut Cream Mask, Deep Moisture Boost Hydrating Mask. I have 2 of these, so I figured I'd throw this one in the giveaway as well. And then I have the Bliss Holographic Sheet Mask from Bright Idea, brightening with vitamin C, and I have another one of these too. Yeah, so those are the 5 sheet masks that you will be winning if you choose to enter into the giveaway to win the sheet masks. What are the rules behind the giveaway? Of course, you need to be publicly subscribed to both myself and Kim. You need to be at least 18 years or older. You need to live within the United States. And the magic word that you need to use in a sentence in order to be entered into the giveaway is holiday. Just use the word holiday some way in a sentence in the comment section. That way I will know that you want to be entered into the giveaway. And I'm sure I've probably forgotten something. So if I have, I will have all the rules to this giveaway put in my description box. YouTube is not sponsoring this giveaway. Oh, I'm not responsible if any of these things break your face out. Maybe cut a little piece off, put it on your skin and see if it gives you an allergic reaction. I'm also not responsible if it reaches you, although I hope it will. I have not had any problems with that yet. All the stuff that I've mailed to my giveaway winners has all made it there safe and sound. Now, this giveaway is going to run for 1 week from today, the 22nd, until the 29th, which is next Friday. At that point, at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to shut the giveaway down. And then the following morning, I will choose a winner at random. I will make a post in my community tab announcing the winner. And I'll also comment back to you in the comment section letting you know you've won these 5 sheet masks, and then you will have 48 hours to get back to me, letting me know that you've won, and we can exchange information so I can get these sent to you. If I don't hear back from you, I'm just going to choose another winner. I hope you guys really enjoyed our collab videos. I hope you liked the answers to the questions, my answers, and Kim's answers, and also both of our looks. Cannot wait to go to Kim's channel and see what she did with the palette and also listen to the answers to the questions. I love doing stuff like this. You guys know if you've been watching my channel for a while, I love Q&A videos. And I really hope that Kim and I can collab together again soon. It's always just such a wonderful time to collab with my Kimmy Poo. I love her. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your life to sit down and watch this video. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing, smash the like button, and of course, comment down below in the comment section. Love to chat with you guys there. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I cannot wait to see you guys again in my next video, but in the meantime, please take very good care of yourself. Be well, safe, happy, and I will see you soon. Bye!
Drop it.